everybody, how are you? This is Pamela from Pamela's Butterfly Life. Oh, check it. Isn't it so adorable? See, check. I can take this off and then I have my cup of tea. Isn't it so cute? All right. Hey, really quickly, y'all, I do think that God has a sense of humor. Have you like ever experienced where, if God didn't remove it from you, you wouldn't stop doing whatever you knew maybe wasn't the best for you? Look, that happened with me. Now y'all know that I love a good cup of tea, right? I love a good cup of tea. So I would like drink my red rose tea. My red rose tea. Now I have like sort of an excessive, personality where I'm controlling my food addiction. So at my heaviest I weighed 310 pounds, lost weight years ago, and then gained back most of my weight. In 2019, I weighed 275 pounds, right? And of course I lost the weight. On my journey, I release the sugar and the grains and processed food, drink my gallon of water, get sleep. Let me tell you, I know that God has a sense of humor because there are certain things I was not going to release. One was my red rose tea. I would take 1 cup of tea and I would put 4 tea bags. 4 tea bags in 1 cup. So then I would drink 2 cups of tea. So y'all, that's 8 tea bags. And that's a little bit, that's a lot. So I end up getting a stain, ding, right on my front tooth. So it's like, lady, pick your poison. Do you want a beautiful smile or do you want to still drink that red rose tea? So I had to let the red rose tea go. And then my Lindt, y'all, I love Lindt, Lindt, Lindt dark chocolate, like the 95% dark chocolate. It's very, very bitter, but I loved it. I loved it down. I'm the kind of person where if I love something, baby, I love it down. So I would, after work, and I don't really call work because it's so much fun, but it still takes a lot of energy. So after work, I'm like, let me go and get my Lindt, Lindt, 95% dark chocolate. And I ate that every single day, like every day. And it's like $6-7, so it's kind of pricey. So I'm like, I'm good. And then I noticed I started kind of breaking out around my mouth. I'm like, where did that come from? So I'm like, okay. So I ended up going to like this fancy dermatologist and whatever. And I brought him like my medication, the dark chocolate. He put me on, this medication. It cleared up my skin. So see, we try God. So I'm like, is it really the dark chocolate? I ended up sat there like, let me go get some more dark chocolate just to make sure. I had the dark chocolate for 3 days and my skin broke back out. I'm like, okay, it's definitely the dark chocolate. I'm like, oh, okay. So the point is I had to release, and if it wasn't ripped from me, I would have still indulged in my dark chocolate and my red rose tea. It's like, what do you want? A pretty smile? Or do you want to continue to drink the tea? Or do you want the pretty skin? Or do you want the dark chocolate? Has that ever happened to you? Did God have to like remove something from you? And because because I guess he knew that deep down you wouldn't have just done it on your own. Sometimes people have a tendency, maybe they have a excess where they like doing the devil's dance with no pants. Or maybe it's libations, certain things that we do to relieve our stress. So what I do now, well, I just still drink tea, but not the red rose tea. I journal, go for a nature walk. There's things that we can do in the place of, doing things that's probably not good for our mind, our body, and our spirit. So yeah, journal. Y'all, and I get down. I dance really sexy. I have different outlets now. I do a nice nature walk. I read. So there's certain things I do. So what do you do? Can you relate to that? Did like something happen where something had to be removed from you? So anyway, I just think that was just kind of, oh wow. Yep. All right. So yes, I was just gonna let you know that of course I love you and I'm just thinking about you. So of course, always put yourself first. And I believe that we are beautiful. We deserve to be in a healthy mind, body, and spirit. Have a beautiful day. I'll talk to you later. All right. Bye. Mwah.